Hello there traders. For today's analysis I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar, and I will speak about the gold market, and also I will speak about the USD versus Japanese yen. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. So what I found here basically is that we got a major resistance on the test, basically at the price of 1.1900. This is such an important pivot level for the euro, and basically in the last 10 days we got a nice rally on the euro with just a one day down, where we didn't have a lower low, although. And the first lower low that showed up, it actually showed up yesterday, and that's a basically pretty good, pretty interesting and pretty important piece of information, that we finally got a lower low and lower high on the daily time frame. On top of that, this is all happening, and this all happened around the major resistance. If you check stochastic, we got a one bear cross, so we get a downside cross right there, and on the very overbought zone around 85. So last time we got that cross on the downside trending mode, right? We're still trading downside because we got lower lows and lower highs in the background. Last time we got that around the 80 level, we got a big drop from, right? So we'll see if this is the case at this stage. So I will definitely recommend to watch for selling opportunities. Obviously, the area and this idea will be invalid that the price will go above 1.1. I will say 907, 910. So if we reach like a 2-day high, this idea will be invalid. But if not, I guess this can still go lower and try to search for maybe some recent swing high, which is literally at 1.1800. So there is at least like 70 pip space, right? So which is about 1 to 2 risk-reward ratio just to the most recent swing high on the daily time frame. This is the daily, so fresh bear cross, rejection from resistance, and lower low, lower high that we got yesterday. So watch for selling opportunities on the euro. If we speak about the gold market, it is an interesting situation because we got some divergences and some multiple pushes upside, and we created some kind of the drift, or some kind of the channeling mode right there. Another interesting point is that Monday we traded lower, so we got an inside day and we're breaking to the downside. So this is definitely a sign that we can eventually trade again towards the recent swing lows around 1805, 1803, and then we'll see, because we got, like, you see the market is making higher highs, but the oscillator is not making higher highs. It's actually making lower highs. This the fast line, right? The blue line. RSI also multiply pushes upside, and right now potentially turning to the downside. So I definitely see tons of potential. 1804, and then if there is more weakness, we can also see 1785. Don't forget that gold is also in the post-climax effect, and that we are potentially absorbing the climax from Friday. Same thing with the euro, and same thing with most of the markets, which got a post-climax effect. So definitely watch for a downside, and then I guess 1830, 1834 potential stops for this type of idea, right? And lastly, for today, I just want to speak about the USD yen. We don't have nothing specifically on the daily time frame, but we still got a contraction, right? So we say we got a contraction, right? And we still got a higher highs and higher lows, right? This was a lower low a bit, but it's still, I think, building the higher lows and higher highs overall. So watch for also this upside move. In the background, we broke also some consolidation trend line right there. We pulled back, we got a push higher right there, another push higher, so we got, like, you know, we're building the higher lows also on the oscillator. So I definitely see more potential to the upside and retest of 110, let's say 35 and 110.78. So watch for that upside move and for the further rise. That will be all for today, and see you all tomorrow.